I'm Clever Ghoul, but you can call me Nikki. Welcome back to the channel! Recently at the Dollar Tree, I found some Halloween figurines that, while cute, could use some help to look their best. I did end up getting all three, but today I'm just focusing on the cat. This is part tutorial, part follow along the process, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to fix something like this with just a little bit of paint and patience. So with that being said, let's get into it. As you can see, this figure is a bit dirty. There's some styrofoam stuck to it, and I want to get that off before I do anything. So with a damp paper towel, I wipe the entire figure and remove debris before moving on. From here, I take it outside and spray it with Krylon Black Satin Primer. I did this to start with an even base, but you could skip this step if you wanted to. I did a few coats, and once that was fully dry, I sealed it with Krylon Satin Finish. This way, that base is locked in and won't move when I repaint. I let that dry overnight, and then the next day I begin to paint. I started by painting the eyes yellow-orange, working slowly to build up layers and blow drying them in between coats to speed up the process. Because I am painting over black, this will take several coats. I knew I wanted the mouth, nose, and ears to be a red-orange, but I was curious how the Posca markers would work on this. They were a bit streaky, but it ended up being a good base to paint over, so I'm not mad about it. I mixed some orange and red paint together and then applied that to the same areas. Again, this took a few coats, and I sped up the drying process with a hairdryer. The eyes needed a little more depth, so I added a green line around the pupil. I then wanted to test out how I felt about the band on the witch hat, so like the ears, I used a Posca marker to add in some color. Before starting the collar, I taped off the area above and below so I wouldn't have to be so precise. I started adding in the orange paint and knew this would take several layers. And after a few layers, I was getting bored, so I decided to switch to the pumpkin for a little bit. And then I went back to the collar. And then I jumped to the band around the witch hat, making it match the collar. And while that dried, again I went back to the collar. I ended up bouncing back and forth between the two. Then I went in with a black Posca marker and added in the face of the pumpkin, and took some time to clean up around the areas I had painted. I removed the tape from the collar and tidied up that area. To add in the white details around the face, I used my Posca marker. And again, I cleaned up any excess paint with the black Posca marker. Lastly, I mixed some Mod Podge Dimensional Magic and chunky glitter together to cover up the hole on the pumpkin. Which means it's time for the reveal. For a reminder, here's the before, and here is the after. I could have gone further design-wise, but I want to show you how just a few simple changes can make such a big difference. And I wanted to keep that vintage aesthetic that it started with, but make it pop a bit more. And I think I achieved that. I may go back in and make the hat completely orange, but I was running out of time and I wanted to make sure I had a video for y'all, so we'll see how I feel about it in the future. That's what's great about this project, is it's really forgiving and really customizable. I do recommend you hit it with a sealant spray when you're all done, just to lock in all of that paint. My favorite is Krylon Satin Finish. It works with acrylic paint, and I will link that in the description box with my affiliate links, which gives me a small commission. So if you use that, thank you so much. Like I said, this is such a customizable project. You can paint these to look however you like. You could make it like zombified, you could make them all solid colors, you could make them leopard print. I mean, really, the possibilities are endless. And that's what makes it so much fun. If you're gonna do this at home, how would you go about it? I would love to hear, so let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!